fourth YouTube video. It's going quite well so far. I'm really enjoying making these videos and I hope you enjoy watching them, and you know, if you're watching this one then watch the others if you haven't. So yeah, today I'm going to talk to you a bit about yoga. It's just going to be more of a chatty vlog today because I love yoga and I want to share with you why I love it and why I think that everyone should do it. I honestly think yoga is the best thing ever, and so many people that practice it that I've spoken to agree. So I'll just explain to you what yoga is, because some of you may not know. I'll tell you why I love it and why I think it's great, and I'll tell you how I think that you should start practicing it if it's something that you want to do. So first of all, yoga is a group of practices. There is a spiritual practice, excuse me, someone's getting a bit road ragey. So there are spiritual practices, a spiritual practice, there's a mental practice, there's physical, and you kind of join them all up into one, and that's the yoga umbrella. Yoga is such a wide term, it really means a lot of different things. What I'm going to be focusing on is Hatha yoga, which is what we tend to practice here in the West. It's mainly focused on a series of postures done, so like exercises, poses, done in a series, in a session, and those poses together joined up make a yoga session or a yoga flow. Within Hatha yoga there are loads of other types of yoga as well, but I won't go into that. It's just a very kind of general explanation here. I don't even know if you can hear that, but it's really annoying me. But I'm not going to refilm. So the aim of yoga is to put all these practices into a sequence, and you create space and alignment and strength and flexibility within the body. So you do all these postures every time you practice yoga with the aim to increase your flexibility, increase your strength, because if you've ever seen some of the more complicated poses like handstands, stuff like that, arm balances, you can tell it requires a lot of strength, and then there are some that require a lot of flexibility. So that's what you're working for. You're working to, you know, improve those elements, and also you're looking to sort of develop like a calm feeling in your brain, in your mind, because the end goal of yoga is to get to meditation, but we won't really talk about that today. One thing I hear people say all the time is, oh, but I can't touch my toes, I'm so inflexible, I definitely just can't do yoga. Honey, everyone can do yoga. I can't touch my toes, but I can practice yoga. It's not about how flexible you are, it's just about you being you and being able to practice anyway, and just doing what your body can do and slowly improving whatever you need improving on, whether it's strength, flexibility, usually everything. Also with these flows or sequences of poses, you really aim to make the breath steady and consistent. So you do one move, you breathe in, you do another move, you breathe out. So it's this in and out of breath that really combines the brain and the body. And also I think that's why people feel so elated at the end of a yoga class, because your brain has just had a consistent good amount of oxygen to it for however long your class was. If it was 50 minutes or an hour, your brain just got all this oxygen, so you know it's really good for calming yourself, clearing your mind, and helping your brain be more awake and be able to function better. So how can you start practicing yoga? Well, to be honest, you don't really need anything. You just need to get a mat. You don't even really need a mat, but I would advise it. And you can go along to a yoga class. The way I did it was, I'd been to a few yoga classes, and the ones I'd been to I wasn't really that bothered about. I didn't really like the teachers, I didn't get yoga. And when you have a teacher who is very into yoga explain it to you properly as a beginner, you understand what it's about. I think that's what you really need. You need a teacher who's going to hone in on exactly what yoga's about and explain it to you in terms that you can understand. That's what happened with me. I went on a beginners retreat that my friend Rue, who is now a qualified yoga instructor, yay Rue, did for a group of friends who were all beginners, and we had 3 days of beginners yoga. And at the end of those 3 days, I was like, I get it, I get what yoga is, and I fucking love it. So yeah, I would definitely suggest going along to a class. If you can go to a beginner's class, then 100% do, because it will be aimed at you and it will be so much better for you. If you can do a beginner's retreat, then please do that, because it's amazing. That's what I did, and I immediately fell in love. Another way that you can start is by watching videos. There are a lot of videos on YouTube for all levels. One of my favourites is a girl called Adrienne, who has a channel called Yoga with Adrienne, and she's so cool. Like, I just want to be her friend. She's so great, and her videos are awesome. So look her up. I'll actually put the info in the box below, because I would 100% recommend her. She does like new 30-day challenges for beginners, stuff like that, and she has so many different kinds of yoga videos. Stuff before bed, stuff early in the morning, stuff for weight loss, like so you can get up a bit of a sweat, because there are so many different kinds of yoga. At the moment I'm 2 months post-op and I'm really limited with what I can do with my knee, but I can still practice yoga every day because I can create the flows that are good for my body and that will help me. Obviously it takes some time to learn how to do that and to put the flows together. I mean, I've been practicing yoga for nearly a year now, and I only now feel comfortable doing that. But, you know, after a few months you might feel comfortable doing that. I think it really depends per person. So yeah, that's how I would recommend you start. I really recommend trying it out, even if you just commit to maybe a month of doing it once a week and see how you feel at the end of it. I just love it so much, I can't even explain, because it really increases your strength. Like, yogis are strong people, and you know, you don't have to do all the hippy dippy shit if you don't want to. I mean, if you do want to, then that's great, but really you could just be your average Joe walking along and just happen to do yoga once a week. It helps everyone, and it's just so good, and you really notice the progress very quickly. I can't explain enough. That's why my social media and my fitness life has really focused in on yoga recently, because it's just something that I love, and it's so low impact that people with injuries can do it. Only if you have a decent teacher who will be able to modify, like teachers will be able to modify the exercises for you if you've got problems with a certain area of your body, and it can only help because you're just strengthening the muscles and the ligaments and the tendons and everything. Oh, it's just so good, I can't even, yeah, you got to do it. So there we go. Thank you so much for watching. Again, if you like my channel, then please subscribe. If you like this video, then like it. I'm doing new videos every Thursday. I'm trying to, because life is so busy, but I really enjoy doing it, and I hope you enjoy the video. Have a lovely evening, and goodbye.
I'll never let you go. I'll never let you go. I'll never let you go. It's so easy to tell you, baby, right now that you're the one for me. I've been thinking a long time, maybe we could rewrite our history. Just come with me and we'll take on the world. There's nothing that you and I won't see.